job, clarinets. Up next is my favorite, the alto saxes and mellophones. Members include Holly Berg, Jackson Crittenden, Maria Hofer, Brody Johnson, Sarah Johnson, Luke Larson, Austin Michaels, drum major Brianne Hyder, and co-section leaders Lily Gehring and Katie Graham on alto saxophone.
The mellophones are Kira Emerson, Haley Goebel, Ava Gronwolf, and drum major Allison Ross. The mellophone section leader is Kennison Johnson. They are performing A Whole New World from Aladdin. Thank you, Saxes and Mellows, for that great performance. I will now invite the drum majors up for a few awards.
All right, we are going to start off with some of our awards. So this first award is an award to recognize a few individuals who display a strong work ethic. They pull their weight and sometimes more. They never stop pushing themselves to be better players. First out, we would like to congratulate Austin Michaels. This trucking Trojan is a junior and is one of our most helpful members in our band. From helping ensembles and disassembling props to loading our trailers for competitions, this person has really stepped up this year, and we could not be more thankful. This junior is a joy to be around, always making witty comments and fun jokes. So, thank you, Austin Michaels.
Next up, this junior has always had a good attitude and has never been afraid to lend a hand. They have helped with trailers and props and has helped those around them on the field. They are also known for their kindness. Thank you, Lane Bars.
Our final trucking children. This senior has made it their mission to improve throughout high school. They are a great musician and a fantastic marcher. They are one of the few to help clean up the field and help the drum majors. We greatly appreciate them. Our final trucking Trojan is Ben DeBerg.
Next up, we have some trucking Trojan parents we would like to recognize. We have two outstanding parents we would like to recognize tonight. In between loading and pulling our trailers, cheering for us at comps, helping with props, and fixing our uniform racks, this parent in particular that we would like to thank does it all for the band. It is always willing to be helpful. This year's first Trucking Trojan out of two is Jake Jass. Next up, we had a parent use their business and donate a ton of material for our props. They dropped everything to help us in times of need and whipped out our props with impeccable timing. We amend their dedication to our success and cannot thank them enough. This family was such a blessing throughout this past season. Please join us in thanking Lisa Stalter.
There we go. Thank you, drum majors. Our next feature is the front ensemble. The front ensemble is also known as the pit, and they perform in the concert percussion instruments. The front ensemble won Outstanding Concert Percussion in Marshall, Outstanding Percussion in Laverne, and also performs with the drum line during the parade competitions. Front ensemble members include Bradley Colley, Maya Davidson, John Gehring, Kingsley Ruby, Macy Menning, Ayla Pressler, Lyric Rietma, Bradley Schaefer, Josh Sosa, and section leader Sophia Prostrala. Let's listen as they play an excerpt from The Golden Hour.
Thank you, front ensemble. We will now hear from my favorite, the trumpets. The trumpet members are Dean Ahrens, Blaine Benjamin, Haley Chitwood, Ben DeBerg, Jack Empey, Justice Haugland, Nate Corner, Ashton Luter, Trent Michaels, Delaney Patterson, Spencer Reed, Braylon Burgess, and section leader Avery Jurgensen. Let's listen to the trumpets as they perform their rendition of Kanye West's All of the Lights.
trumpets. The Marching Trojans started their parade season at the Watchdog Band Festival in Deerster, where they earned first place in Class A, Outstanding Winds, and Outstanding Drumming.
The following week, the band traveled east to Laverne for the Tri-State Band Festival, where they earned first place in Class AA and claimed the coveted People's Choice Award for the most entertaining show out of all the bands. The band also claimed the Parade Sweepstakes Award for the highest scoring band regardless of class. This is the first time that West Central has claimed this award in Laverne. The following week, the band trailed to Menno and earned second place in Class 2A, Outstanding Color Guard, Outstanding Drumline, and the Drumline was also named the Drumline Battle Champions.
Their season concluded the following week in Sioux Falls at the Festival of Bands, where they took first place in Class AA. This year's parade show, titled Carambola, will feature Avery Jurgensen and Ashton Luter on trumpet. Let's listen to their award-winning show one last time.
Great performance, marching band. I will now invite the drum majors up once again to come to the mic.
We're now going to announce our Handiest Helpers Award. We could not choose just one individual for the Handiest Helper, so we will be awarding 2 individuals. These 2 were constantly some of the first to practice and the last to leave. They took lots of responsibilities with our trailers and props. They never complained and showcased great work ethic. This year's Handiest Helpers are Mostyn Stelter and JJ Weber.
Our next award is our Hype Man Award. Once again, we had a tie with this next category, our Hype Men. By the time our marching season is over, everyone is usually pretty exhausted. Not our hype people though. These individuals are always on their A game, hyping up the band when needed. No matter what is happening, whether that be hot days of band camp in the sun, cold days of competition, early mornings and late nights, our Hype Men never back down. This year's 2024 Hype Men and Women are Riley Hartog and Alexis Bull.
Our next feature is the flute section. The members include Maddie Gates, Elliot Lutter, Michaela Overby, Whitney Pagler, Cambry Schumacher, Jada Skrovig, Allison Spizik, and section leader Maya Van Hepke. Let's listen as they played excerpts from Moana and Titanic.
Thank you, flute. Up next is the low brass. The trombone members are Ezekiel Aguilera, Lane Barsh, and Felicia Kraft. Baritone members are Adam Johnson, Mostyn Stelter, and section leader Parker Menn. Tenor sax members are Lainey Jass, Sydney Scary, JJ Weber, and Haley Wyden. Sousaphone members are Andrew Holtzman, Ada Strunk, Keaton Young, and section leader Stone Wood. They are playing Wellerman.
Thank you, Low Brass. Our next section is the award-winning drum line. The drum line plays at numerous events throughout the year. This fall, the drum line won outstanding percussion in Marshall, Beersford, Laverne, and Benno. The drum line members are Brianna Hoff, Abby Horner, Kate Ruby, Mason Kennedy, Anna Underwood, Adam Umland, and Eva Healy. They are joined by Holly Berg, Ashton Luter, and Tennyson Johnson tonight. The section leaders are Cadence Lupkeys and the ever so charismatic Sam Hamburg. Let's listen in. Thank you, Drumline. I will now inform you of the silent auction winners, and I apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. First basket winner for Girls Night In goes to Brad Colley. The Trojan Spirit Beer basket goes to James Hofer. The Ice Cream Night In basket goes to Val Wiener. The Cozy Girl basket goes to Carrie Colley. And the South Dakota Symphony tickets go to Ann Johnson. I'll also invite Emily Berg to come announce the 50-50 raffle winner.
Hi, everybody. My name is Emily Berg, and I am the president of the West Central Music Association. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and for all the support that you have showed our band, whether it be through helping with props, helping to provide snacks, monetary donations. As you can see, it's a pretty big production, and everybody that has helped is very much appreciated. We couldn't do it without the volunteers. I also wanted to thank those of you who have joined our Booster Club this year. We appreciate those, and because of the donations that you've made through our Booster Club, we have a list of equipment that we are planning to buy for the band this year, and we are just working our way down that list. I want to introduce to you real quick our board members, and I'm going to have them come down here this time. Yeah, okay, that's next, sorry. Our vice president is Jen Schulte. She's not able to be here tonight. Our treasurer is Carrie Barnes, and our secretary is Becky Pressler. Our grants chairperson is Angie Barsh, and our media/web coordinator is Brad Beergarten. He is not here tonight either. I want to put them all down here so you can see their faces. If you guys are interested in helping out a little bit more, we would sure love the help. It's a lot of volunteer hours that we put in, but the more people that help, the less hours that it takes, and it's actually extremely rewarding when you get to see what we get to put together for the kids. 50-50 winner tonight. Oh, where's the one? I need the ticket. Nope, not that one. So 50-50 tonight brought in, what was it? What's 385 times 2? We need the last little hamburger up here. Come here, Graceland. Oh, she doesn't want to, so we're good. Come on over here, honey. Oh, now she does. It's okay. Go ahead. All right, the winning number is 292-9243. 9243. Perfect. All right. So has the money to that. One last little announcement, and this is a pretty big deal. I'm going to hand it over to Angie Barsh for this one.
So as a part of our efforts to support West Central Music Association, my job is to look for grant opportunities. So the way that you can help is everybody works for lots of organizations and businesses. A lot of them offer a grant. I'm not able to usually apply for those grants and successfully get them unless I know somebody that maybe works for that business. So, sorry, I don't publicly speak on that today. So I applied for a grant. My husband had this work permit go, and we were awarded $1,600 for a mellophone. So this will be used to purchase another instrument that we could add to our fleet of instruments. We have a long list, as Emily said. If you know that your company has grant opportunities available, reach out to the Music Association. I would be happy to apply for those. That's my job, and it's pretty easy. So you do nothing. You just let me know if there's an opportunity, and I can work on that. So thank you all for your support. We do appreciate you.
And one last thing, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our Booster Club sponsors at our highest levels. We have a Trojan sponsor, which is Hartford Dental Clinic. Thank you for your donations. And we also have Vibranium members, Ace Hardware, Pressman Sanitation, First Manufacturing, Hartford Vet Clinic, Paladin Construction, Loft Advisors, and First Dakota National Bank. So if you are interested in joining our Booster Club, there in the center of your program, there's a QR code right there that you can scan on your phone, and you can join on the web right there. We appreciate your help. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Oh, we need to read the number again. We're 50-50 still up for grabs. 292-9243. Last four is 9243. This is interesting. One more time. You got it? All righty. Thank you. Very cool.
One reminder as well to pay Carrie Borns for the silent auction winners. See Carrie Borns at the concession stand afterwards to pay for those baskets. Thank you again for bidding on them and supporting our students. Our last section feature for tonight is the award-winning Color Guard. This year, the Color Guard captured Outstanding Color Guard in Menno. The Color Guard members are Taylor Kane, Alyssa Ingalls, Devin Lee, Lily Lund, Riley Mamiga, Sarah Beth Nielsen, Madison Roth, Callie Schulte, and Ashley Voigt. The Guard captains are Grace Bowling and Tracy Cholopre. The Color Guard is coached by Mackenzie Anderson. Let's watch as they perform a routine to The Chain.
courtyard. I would like to invite the drum majors up to the mic for their last award.
We're going to announce our fantastic freshmen. This year's fantastic freshmen really gave it their all. From the first day of summer practices and all throughout band camp and this season, this freshman has had the best attitude and helpfulness. They always push their musical abilities and pull their weight throughout our shows. Thank you for your contributions. This year's fantastic freshman is Dean Aarons.
All right, moving on to our super sophomore. This year's super sophomore is always up for a challenge. He is consistently an incredible performer who helps us earn points in both parade and field. His dedication and great work ethic are easy to see. He is also a joy to be around. With this in mind, this year's super sophomore is Ashton Luter.
Our next award is our Jolly Junior. This year's Jolly Junior really had to step up to the plate. From the many hours put into helping middle schoolers, recruiting for their section, great attendance, and being a great example of work ethic, this junior has given their all. We thank her for stepping up within this past year. This year's Jolly Junior is Madison Roth.
Moving on to our splendid senior. This year's splendid senior is a great leader. Between his positivity, willingness to try new things, keeping his section working hard, and balancing band amongst a list of activities, he has been a great asset and contribution to our success. We thank this individual for pushing our drumline throughout his high school career. This year's splendid senior is Sam Hanberg.
Now it's time for our MVP award. This year's MVP has really stepped up. They have been an integral part of the show from day one. This player is always the first to help others with music and techniques. They have given a ton of responsibility through numerous solos and large section to manage. Throughout the season, they continue to push themselves and their section. This year's MVP is Avery Jurgensen.
Everyone has been waiting and hoping for, Section of the Year. Throughout the year, the sections are competitive and who can be the most improved, most musical, on task, best attendance, and overall best. Through always being on time, on task, and really taking their individual positions to the next level, this section has earned it. This section has held and continues to hold sectionals throughout our marching season with their challenging and main musical parts. This section's hard work has paid off in our competitions, and by pleasing crowds across the region, we are proud to present this year's Section of the Year to the Trumpets.
Awesome. While they're doing that, I just want a couple of quick thank yous real quick for you. First of all, just thanks for coming to the concert tonight. This is honestly my favorite concert because it's so much student-led, just so the things that they get to pick out, the things that they want to do with it. It's just really neat to see them step up into that ownership role. Thanks to everyone who helped make our season a success, whether that's snacks, water, chaperone, pulling the trailer, donations, just coming and cheering even. All those things don't go unnoticed. And I really want to say a special thank you to Lisa Stelter again for the props. I mean, they were just amazing this year if you had a chance to see that. Thank you to Tony and Angie Barsh. They made our field props too, the frames for them, and people are commenting how professional they were. It was just awesome to get those. Patrick and Julie Danielson, Donna Ruby for helping with the sewing uniforms. Just so many people have stepped up, and I just really, really appreciate that. We just can't do it without them. I also want to say thank you to our 24 seniors. We have one of our largest senior class, and we're definitely going to miss them next year, but a big thank you to them. I also see just a lot of alumni out here that I haven't seen for a while. So if you've marched in this band, can I just arm up or stand up or something? Yeah. It's just neat to see some friendly faces. Awesome. Have them come back, and Nick and Zach helping us out with the MCs. I appreciate that. I want to keep Allison and Andy out here. They've been our drum majors the last 2 seasons. As a drum major, they have a lot of expectations, a lot of weight on them, especially from me. I just put a lot of work their way, and they just do so much extra things that I can't explain it enough. They're just really a key role in our success of our season, and they're really become assistant directors for our ensemble, and I just can't thank them enough. Unfortunately, tonight's that last night that they get to conduct the band and put that uniform on one more time. That's hard to say too, holy buckets. So I do have a plaque for both of them. I'm going to have Nick and Zach hand that to them just to kind of commemorate the hard work of the last 2 years, and I appreciate them. They also set a record. They don't know this. I went back. I keep stats and everything. They set a record for the most outstanding drum major awards over a 2 years. They have 2 outstanding drum major awards this year and 3 last year, setting our record for a 2-year span of 5. So I appreciate them. Lastly, thank you to my family. They sacrificed a lot during this season, our administration, and especially our community. You guys, we can't do this without you. You're the reason we keep winning that Best Communities for Music Education Award. We have the record for that for South Dakota for 18 years, so I just appreciate all of you. I can't say that enough. So enjoy the rest of the show. We're going to hear the 8th graders here in the middle school, the 7th inning.
Last spring, the middle school marching band was brought back to life after a 20-year hiatus. Students from the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade traveled to Valley Fair and performed around the park. The band also performed at Jamboree Days. For the first time at the indoor marching show, let's welcome the 7th and 8th grade marching band members.
Thank you, middle school marching band. We cannot wait to see you in the high school band. Along with competing in parade competition, the band traveled this fall to many field competitions. They kicked off their season at the Pursuit of Excellence competition in Marshall, Minnesota, where they placed third in Navy class, where they claimed outstanding concert percussion and outstanding battery percussion. The following week, the band took first place in Laverne at the Tri-State Band Festival and claimed outstanding winds and outstanding percussion. That evening, they took third place at the Big Sioux Review in Brandon while capturing outstanding drum majors. The next week, the band competed at the Festival of Bands in Sioux Falls, where they received third place in Class 2A and earned outstanding drum majors. They finished their season at the Youth in Music Championships held at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was the first time a band from West Central has competed at this event, and they took home 10th place in Class A. The Marching Trojans had a fantastic season this fall on both field and street.
The Marching Trojans are led by drum majors Allison Brost, Andy Ingalls, and Brianne Hyder. Their 2024 show is titled Just Fantasy and will feature solos by Whitney Pegler, Allison Brost, Avery Jurgensen, Ashton Luder, Stone Lowe, Grace Bowling, Tracy Cholopre, Ashley Voigt, and Riley Mamiga. The lights will be turned off shortly. Please remain seated while the lights are off. Do not take flash pictures during the performance, as the students cannot see the drum majors. Plus, the flashes light up the gym and defeat the purpose of their lights out show. Mr. I and the band would like to thank you for coming to the indoor show and everyone who has helped make their season a success.
Drum majors, Allison Brost, Andy Ingalls, and Brianne Hyder. Is your band ready? You may now perform your 2024 field show, Just Fantasy, for the last time. Thank you again for attending tonight's concert. Please make your indoor basketball class concession stand. Safe travels home to all of you.